Hey everybody, my name is AceFangirl and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Oh god, we are really kind of getting down to it at this point. Monokuma has decided to get involved and say Kokichi's not the mastermind, surprise surprise, and help us with this trial because the problem is Monokuma doesn't know who did it. That's a big problem. And now we're going again. We're trying to figure out if Kokichi could have, like, switched a body so that Kaito wasn't crushed. I don't know. We're figuring it out. Oh, together, Shuichi's so happy. Look at him. Oh. Yeah, Kaito told me I'm not alone. Gotta rely on my friends, but not believe in them unconditionally. There's a difference. Anyway.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, definitely. We'll figure something out. Fuck.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
No, Kokichi. I saw it.
That's probably another lie.
Thanks, Monokuma.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
No, you didn't. Sit down.
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
Trick to that video. I'm gonna watch it again. Yeah, it's right when the body disappears. Bonk. So it would be perfect. What could it be? Well, I don't know. What's suspicious about it? Damn. I can lie. And I may have to.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out. There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yes. Yes. How do I oh shit. How do I prove that? I think that's gotta be what it is. There are two... Okay. I think I've got it. I think it's this. There are two buttons labeled up and down. There's no stop.
Video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas?
Shut up, Monokuma. You're not even helping.
Speak up!
Alright, I feel like someone said something. I think... Alright. I'm gonna say maybe I don't have... Unless this might be the last... People told me there's also lyrics in the last... non-stop debate. Which this could be. Okay, no, not that. We gotta get to Kibo. Okay, it's this.
When the hydraulic...
I agree.
Did I get through a whole trial without lying?
That'd be crazy.
I think I may have. And it shows you
onto
that you
something.
can do it.
Isn't it weird that the hydraulic
Bitch.
press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press...
Yeah, there's no pause. Kibo had to do his little roll.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
Hell yeah.
But in the video...
It stopped. Like, really obviously.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
There's only one reason I can think of. So then did he not use an electro bomb? If the infrared... Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I don't know what these things are. What is that? I can't even see what that is. What are these things? Help? Oops. Oops. What is that? Is that the Exeasel? I don't think that's it. Exisol? Damn it. What is that? I don't know what any of these things are. This is not helpful. What is that?
That looks like the panel.
That looks like the alarm panel. I don't think that's it. That's the control panel?
That's the remote. I think.
Is it?
Or,
I don't know what I'm looking for here, honestly. Okay, we gotta get rid of a lot more things. Oh no, I've really messed this up, haven't I? Oh, really? Come on. I'm gonna try this. I think this might be the controls. Oh, nailed it. I don't know what I just did there, but I killed it. I totally knew what I was doing. Nailed it.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press
is it the force
is
stop
the force
button?
stop button. An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Kokichi's being quiet.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
No, you can. You
There's
pause it, you
also the
dummy.
question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
It's a bad time to take a drink. While the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see.
God damn it,
It
Shuichi.
wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
It would have been, like, kind of difficult, though, right? That's how the bodies were switched. If you stopped that, you could stop the bodies easily. Oh, Jesus, I gotta do it again! I just showed that I was really bad at this. Now you're making me do
You're
it
just looking for the camera.
Yes, I know what I'm looking for. Doesn't make it any less annoying. There it is. Oh, shit. Oh, I should have done the white first. That would have been way smarter. Oh, no, I could have messed this up. Oh, really? Come on. Barely in the way.
I see it.
Nailed that. Nailed it. And once again, I am a god.
the culprit stopped the video
so good at this
camera
game.
at the same time as the hydraulic press.
Somehow. I assume we're going to have to
Then,
talk about
while
that.
the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Thank you for repeatedly showing me this video. I do appreciate it.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
You said no such thing, Monokuma.
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Yeah, because you can't see the victim.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? It would have had to have been, like, up here, right? Near the control panel. Because he would have had to have been able to click it stopped and click the force button at the same, or the stop button at the same time. I think the angle is also right because that thing is elevated.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your
Yes,
cosplay
nice.
experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Yeah, you're right.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
The amount of times I'm being forced to watch
When
this
the press
video
was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside
is
it, correct?
Apollo Justice levels of being forced to watch videos.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
There was a tripod in the hangar? Where?
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Still probably dead. Don't get too
Or
excited.
he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body.
Alright, so Maki, this is unfortunate for you, but that does mean that you killed him.
So Kaito's still alive.
Guys. No, it doesn't.
Well, wait just a minute.
Yeah, hold on. Don't start that triumphant music. Stop.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
No, he's still dead.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases.
He's not the
Kokichi's
mastermind, dummy.
So he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so
Where'd the other body come from?
I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Where have you been stashing the bodies?
Very well, I'll answer that.
Thanks.
You're giving in pretty easily.
He's on our side now. You deliberately put him on our side. He's allowed to help.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible!
Oh, shit.
All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away where?
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Kokichi? Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was... It's gotta be the other person in the hangar, right? If it wasn't an old body, it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
So this is awkward.
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
Yeah. If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at that time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, what? What? How are the bodies swapped if only 2 people were in the hangar? Victim? I'm gonna try victim. Alright, first word's victim. Alright. Victim what? Victim what? Victim... something with an E.
Victim misled.
Try an N? Well, that could still be from victim. I'm gonna... HD...
Victim helps.
Oh my god, yeah, that's totally it. You know, a lot- wait, that's an- oh, that's an E. Okay, I thought that was an F for a minute, and I was like, where does an F fit into this? You know, I think a long time ago, I had my suspicions about Kaito. I need a ditty. There we go.
I see now.
Alright, fuckers. What's going on here?
I can't believe I overlooked this.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
God damn it.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped,
But why,
then
though?
the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
But to what end?
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Well, let me tell you, I am confused.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk.
I agree. What a jerk.
So, have you realized who done it yet?
Is it fucking Kaito? The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that Exisal. Oh my god, it just said- damn it, Exisal! It just says Exisal now.
It is Kaito.
It's gotta be Kaito. Can only be them. Alright, you son of a bitch. This time, I finally can say that it's you, and I think that I'm right. You son of a bitch! I knew it! I knew eventually you would kill
The
someone.
victim we saw in the video.
Even if it was
Kaito,
Kokichi.
which means
He roll. He do a roll.
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped,
Fucking
then the culprit
insanity.
who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person
This is
inside the
awkward.
exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be
Hi, Kaito. Open that fucker up. Come on.
What did you say?
Just show me you're in there.
Huh.
It opens up and it's Kokichi. Hi.
So the culprit for this case is... Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Yes.
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
But then why would Kaito go through all this?
I don't know.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
I'm confused. Honestly. I'm a little confused.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Seriously, somebody go get their electro hammer and bust this thing open. Why didn't we do that before now?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Oh shit, sorry Maki, I didn't mean to skip. Maki, shut up. Shut up now, Maki. Nope.
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
No, we don't need this. Shh.
Because I'm the culprit.
I swear to God, sit down, woman.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes.
They trolling.
Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
Can we let the person in the exisal respond, please?
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito and...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
I don't understand.
Me neither. Same, Shuichi. Same. Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito?
It's really stupid.
If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away in the expense of all of our lives once again, except now you're included in the dying group?
I mean, she was willing to kill Kokichi at the expense
There was
of all
only
your lives,
one
so that's
antidote.
surprising.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
know.
more likely he died from my poison arrow.
Than this crazy bullshit you guys suggested.
This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Does he?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito's the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
Okay, here's an idea.
What?
So, after Maki leaves, Kokichi comes clean to Kaito that he's not actually the mastermind.
mastermind.
And the killing him's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So he gives Kaito the antidote and says, "You're gonna take the L. You're gonna be the one who kills me for real. You're gonna intervene. You're gonna kill me with the squishy thing." Mm-hmm. And Kokichi does it, and he's like, "Here's your script. I'm gonna be dead. You're gonna pretend to be me in the exisal, and you're gonna beat Monokuma. That's what I want you to do. Worst case scenario, you're killed, and Maki lives."
Yeah, and he'd be fine with that.
And he'd be fine with that.
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm.
It's the only-
he
that's-
actually
I was
Maybe
did.
getting
they even
there.
make like a gentleman's gamble of
Yeah.
like, here's the script, say exactly what I tell you to do after I'm dead, in my voice.
Kokichi'd have to.
And then Kaito would be like, okay, I agree with that. And if they figure you out, then you win and you die, but you saved Maki.
Yes.
If they don't figure out, then I win and I tricked Monokuma.
So maybe
Something along those lines.
there's
I
another
think it has to be
possibility.
something like that. It's the only way Kaito would go along with this.
What are you talking
Uh-oh,
about?
Maki's losing it.
Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
We're gonna rhythm game now against Maki.
Hmm.
Here we go. Oh, we're almost done with this bitch. Aw, look how cute she looks!
I
Oh.
killed Kaito!
Oh shit, sorry.
You're the one
Oops,
who's
my bad.
wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know?
Rude.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast.
What do you know? I killed
Those are hard.
Kaito!
Alright,
It
phase
doesn't
2
matter
up.
what you say.
Faster. Oops, that's a
I'm
hold.
telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way.
Oh, that was the hold. The hold was in the middle.
I'm annoyed.
Wow! Screw you
Doesn't
too!
matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth.
Oh, she's losing her weapons!
I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong.
Whoops, I didn't even see those down there.
I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
Oops, that's not
So I
circle.
know I'm not wrong.
Nope, too
I'm
fast, too
sorry I
fast.
kept quiet till now.
Oops,
I
that's not
wanted to believe
square
I
either.
didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
Oops, damn it.
So I know I'm not wrong.
Damn it.
I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth.
Got her.
I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
It ends here!
Oh no, put your clothes back on! This is so awkward.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Did he take the cap off?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Yeah.
Make him cooperate?
Obviously.
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's
This is a
cooperation was
bold
essential
plan.
to Kokichi's plan.
One that I would expect from Kokichi.
And Kaito could have,
However,
like, just
I don't think
betrayed him,
Kokichi
Yeah.
would be able to
but
sway
he's also
Kaito
dumbass,
easily.
so...
Yes.
He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote
Ah,
and
nice.
agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
That was some good wordplay.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us.
You know, he does that shit.
You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Juko.
Why would he go that
Fair.
far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad.
Hey.
Shinichi figured out the truth.
As always, I'm a star.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Hey, shut up, Kaito.
Delusion?
You've been doing really good acting as Kokichi, by the way. Honestly, you've better acting chops than I gave you credit for.
A delusion completely off
It
the
could,
mark.
I don't know if this is something
make
that
you
Exisals
think
could
that
do,
I
but
died.
it could be that Kokichi could have programmed the Exisal to act like him.
I don't think he could do that. They haven't said that he couldn't, but that seems like a lot.
But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
Yeah,
I'm fine with being an extra.
I'm glad you are, Himiko, because I'm not. I'm the main character.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Alright. That was good. The cut-in was great.
But why?
We were friends!
You were being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
So what, we all just go home? Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
God damn it, Shuichi. Now is not the time! If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a goddamn good reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth.
Yes, closing argument time,
The
baby!
truth you can't deny.
Alright, let's go. Okay. We only have Electro Bomb, so... First arrow, second arrow... Kokichi... What weapon did Kokichi take out? That's the Electro Bomb. Oh, I have this one too. An Exisal inside the hangar. Oh, that's way, like, back here. What opened the shutter? Okay, that's this one. Okay, now we have this one. The only antidote. That, for sure. And then we have this, which is the Trail of Blood. Hit the Exisal. Oh, that's before all this. I should put that in. This goes here. And then we have, what was the last one? What was the other one there? Here it is, Trail of Blood. Okay, we gotta scroll all the way, like, near the end. Why was Kokichi dragged? Or what evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? That doesn't necessarily say why he was dragged. Okay, never mind. Apparently it does. What do I know? Nothing. Drink the antidote. Who actually drank it? Culprit. And then we have assembled the crossbow, which is here. And we have Kokichi's in the press. Wow, nice shirtless shot of Kokichi there. Hell yeah. Nope. Not Kokichi. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful shot of Kokichi. Bam. Then we have this. The culprit in the press. He was in first. And then we've got all these unlocked. So, Kokichi's right arm is like... Who was hit by the first arrow? Oops. Oh wait, she hit him in the back first. Wait. What? Hang on. Am I stupid? What's happening here? Oh. Wait. Is that what I just tried?
No, that is correct.
Oh my god, culprit. I can't read. Jesus Christ. Kokichi's clothes. That's the evidence in the bathroom. which is here. Nope, just kidding. I thought that was Kokichi's. Oh, did he do that afterwards? Yeah. Oh, well, if I just read everything first would be a great idea, huh? Culprit's left arm is the second arrow. Yeah. Like a dumbass. And that's Kokichi getting ganked. And then the last one. The 3 arrows. Which goes here.
This is the truth of the
Beautiful.
case.
Let's lay it all out. With
Let's
this
go over the
awesome
trip
club
that
mix.
Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight.
Which is hilarious, honestly.
Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering.
Honestly, kind of hilarious that she also picked a crossbow. Of all the weapons in the lab. I mean, I guess could be
Fortunately for
easily
her,
poisoned, but...
She had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She
Yes,
used her
Queen,
electro
get
hammer
in
to
that
disable an Exisal and climbed inside. She knew Exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
Somehow. Unsure how she found that out.
Around that time, the
I
culprit
forget.
and Kokichi
Did they explain
began their
that? I don't think so.
confrontation.
Look at Kokichi just freaking standing there.
While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow.
Kokichi's so short.
But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him.
Ow.
That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an Exisal with a remote.
Smart.
While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
Hello.
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an Exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an Exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the Exisal.
But then it opened and hello.
Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
In the back. So he didn't turn around.
The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow.
But she forgot about her dumbass boyfriend.
But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise.
Her stupid
To keep Maki
idiot
from becoming the
boyfriend.
Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi.
He was gonna die anyway.
the culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it.
I guess if he hadn't
The
done
strychnine
this,
poison
though, she
slowly
would've just been
circulated through their
executed.
systems.
I mean, yeah,
and
fully.
would soon kill them both.
So,
But in that desperate
Alright.
situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around
look,
to
she
the
did
hangar
hand it to
bathroom
him.
and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave.
when she ran away crying. Oh, Queen, I'm sorry.
After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request.
And I guess he had to, otherwise Kokichi would have just died and then...
And then what? We all would have thought he did it, whatever.
Well, Kokichi would have died, then Maki would have died.
Yes.
The next kid. He did this to
So,
prevent Maki from
yes,
getting killed.
yes, that's obvious.
Request is a generous term. It was more like
I was
blackmail.
about to say, let's just call it what it
In any
is.
case,
Yeah.
the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined.
Man, you really love this girl, huh?
After fabricating the scene in the bathroom,
Me
the
too.
culprit
Well, he's
dragged
dying
Kokichi
anyway.
to the
Yeah, but-
hydraulic press.
I meant Kaito. Well, oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
dying
he's
anyway.
dying
This is
anyway.
how the
Yes.
So, like,
swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was
might
created.
as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Go out with a bang.
Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel.
Like, this is some very impressive quick thinking.
The two
Of
of
a
them were
plan,
finally
I
ready
think.
to execute the insane
Right.
lie.
I'm okay with this one.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time.
God, that's gotta be terrifying. Trusting Kokichi
Press
with
came
that.
down slowly, all caught on tape.
And
for us
Kokichi's
to
like,
see.
ha, psych.
Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view,
I don't know if I could ever trust Kokichi to do this with me.
Kokichi
gave
pressed
you
the
the
force
answer
stop
I know, but
and the
gonna kill
camera's
you.
pause
Like,
button
I
simultaneously.
feel like you reconsider your life choices when you see a hydraulic press slowly descending upon you.
Fair.
The
Ugh.
two then switched places, and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera.
Ugh.
Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation.
Rough.
He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim.
Of all the ways
Now
in
alone,
Danganronpa
the
that people
culprit
get killed, I
collected
think
the
that's
video
probably
camera.
the worst.
I think it's pretty much instantaneous.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like the thought of it.
Fair.
And tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body.
Yeah, let me clarify. I mean in concept, not in like actual dying. It's just,
There was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out.
and flush those
With the
clothes
press
down the toilet.
disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath.
And just kind of hung out in
Here they
there.
are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind.
Man, so many people want to defeat the mastermind in this game.
And
Which
that's
is great.
it.
We all do.
That's Kokichi's
That's what I'm
unidentified
saying. The
culprit
mastermind's probably
trick.
dead already. It would be so
He thinks Rantaro's the mastermind. Kaede succeeded in the beginning.
Yeah, in before Rantaro's the mastermind.
I don't doubt it.
Just
The
because
culprit
that's
is
the
in that
worst despair,
exisal.
right? Mastermind was
It's
killed
you,
instantly.
isn't it?
Kaida was right, and then it's like, haha, fuckers, it doesn't
Right.
matter.
Mota, the ultimate astronaut.
Well. Wow, I like that they didn't, like, reveal his face or anything.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Hi. Open it up.
Really? Is it really, Kaito?
I would love if he opened it up and it's Kokichi. Kokichi's just like,
I
ha!
must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure
Kaito,
loves
please.
his crazy deductions.
Come on, Kaito.
Huh?
You've been beat.
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
You don't know that.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless. Obvi. It's the truth. You know what? Most people be like, wow, how narcissistic, but I'm proud of Shuichi for having confidence in himself for a change. Even if you don't like it. I'm proud of him. I'm sure that Kaito's inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you?
Shout out to Kaito, finally learning how class trials work.
You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Can we please open up this exisal? Please?
True, there's no proof that the bodies were switched.
We have charged electro hammers.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay.
This episode's so long, but I don't want to stop because we're almost
This
there.
emotion I've learned. I believe you call
Oh,
it
thanks, babe.
faith.
Appreciate it.
That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Thanks, everyone.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of how it works. Unless you have anything to say about that.
What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory.
Oh,
and
maybe
that will
was
ruin
the
the
plan.
entire killing game.
What?
If Monokuma is unsure, then he can't execute it.
Yeah, I mean, that was the point.
Right.
Ruin. I see, so that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito's been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin, exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh.
Okay.
Let's proceed
I'm
with
gonna
voting
vote for
time,
Kaito.
shall we?
Everyone else is gonna vote for Kaito too,
Sorry I
right?
fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Cause I got the ultimate
Oh my god, it's all on me.
airtight logic on my side.
Cool, thanks. Appreciate it. Cool. No. Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. And also kind of about logic. I believe in you, Kaito, not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara. Oh, that's cute.
Can I just say
No,
something?
Shuichi!
I'd like to have one last conversation.
Shuichi, this video is 53 minutes long.
One last conversation?
Why is the lying music playing?
There's more to talk about?
Is there? Do I need to just do another episode?
Do you think that you'll get to say that Kokichi killed himself?
I don't know. Maybe.
And then if you vote for that, then Monokuma will believe you?
Probably. I think Monokuma might believe me, whatever I say.
And that you'd be able to save Kaito? Or whatever?
I think that might be the case. That's fully what I was planning on doing, but I think we'll do that in the next one because god, this episode is surprise long episode, but in the next one, maybe we'll figure all this shit out. I'll see you then. Bye!